With nearly 4,000 separate public agencies across California, coordination is a constant challenge. Transportation, air quality, water, and housing are regional problems that no single city or county can solve alone. So California developed regional institutions that enable cooperation without creating a new tier of elected regional government. The foundational tool is the Joint Powers Authority, or JPA, created back in 1921. When two or more public agencies agree to jointly exercise a power they share, they can form a JPA with its own legal identity, able to contract, sue, issue bonds, and raise revenue. Interestingly, the framework was born from a public health crisis. San Francisco needed tuberculosis treatment facilities, so it partnered with Alameda County. Today, JPAs do everything from risk pooling insurance for member agencies to running regional transit systems. Their great strength, combining the powers of multiple agencies without needing voter approval, is also their weakness. Limited public visibility. Then there are councils of governments, or COGs, voluntary associations of cities and counties that coordinate regional planning. California's largest is the Southern California Association of Governments, serving 19 million people. Under federal transportation law, certain COGs are designated as metropolitan planning organizations, which gives them significant influence over how federal transportation dollars are allocated, even though they have no direct taxing power. California also has 35 air quality management districts, including the powerful South Coast District in the Los Angeles Basin, with real regulatory authority over emissions. Now to the fiscal relationship, which Proposition 13 fundamentally restructured. Before 1978, local governments funded themselves through the property tax. After property tax revenue collapsed, the state became the primary funder, making local governments financially dependent on Sacramento and exposed to its budget volatility. Two mechanisms reveal this dependency. First, state mandates. When the state requires local governments to provide a new service, the Constitution requires reimbursement, but in practice, the state often simply suspends mandates rather than funding them, leaving localities to absorb the cost or cut the service. Second, and most dramatically, the ERAF shift. During the early 1990s budget crisis, the state redirected local property tax revenue into school funding accounts, satisfying its education obligations while cutting county and special district revenues, costing counties over $1 billion a year. Some special districts lost up to half their revenue overnight, and Orange County's pursuit of risky investments to compensate contributed to its 1994 bankruptcy. It's a vivid lesson in how the state's fiscal problems get transmitted straight down to local governments,